What's going on, everybody? It's BioMan2100. We're back with a new first impressions video, and it's time for a new game. The first of its kind, technically. Pokken Tournament. Now, ultimately, I have been a fan of Pokemon for a very long time, and I have played a little bit of Tekken as well. Tekken Tag Tournament 1, to be completely honest, more than anything else. Just made her angry, Garchomp. It's Fire Blast. That looks like Dragon Claw. What have we got? That's Suicune up against Martian. And Aurora Beam? No? Ice Beam? Maybe? Marchant uses Bulk Up, I think. I assume. And then there's Mewtwo. Goes into Mega Shadow Mewtwo thing. Mega Lucario versus Mega Shadow Mewtwo. Falcon Punch! There we are.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Mia. I'm one of the battle trainers here in Ferrum. I battle alongside my trusty partner, Weavile. Have you ever seen a Pokemon this cute? I doubt it. Oh, he's just sleeping over there. Don't mind him. You must be the interesting new trainer I heard about who's about to join us. How about I show you around and stuff? Right then. First things first. Welcome to the Ferrum Battle.
Okay,
Here
thanks.
in Ferrum, you'll need to work as one with your partner Pokemon and face off in some intense one-on-one battles. After you finish your trainer registration, you'll be given something called a Battle AR. It has a synergy stone built into it that allows you to synergize with your Pokemon in battle. But hey, we'll get into the details later. You've got a whole bunch of new experiences awaiting you here. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what sort of trainer you turn out to be.
Okay.
I'll give you whatever assistance I can, so just try to have some fun out there. Right then, let's get you registered.
Okay. Male as always. It's just a shade difference with that one. Now this is where it gets a bit tough because I haven't actually played this game yet, so I'm going off what I've seen, which is about half of the goddamn roster. go the carrot, why not? Actually makes the most sense. It was either that, Blaziken, or Suicune, but I'm not a...
This is the Farum region, where we are now. It's a huge island surrounded by nothing but the ocean itself. Farum battles are super popular here, if you hadn't already guessed. The types of battles differ a bit from city to city, so I'll just give you the short and sweet version. To start off, right now we're here in Old Farum Town. It's also known as My Town, and here you can check your battle data and change your settings, stuff like that. Don't worry, whenever we head to a new area, I'll give you the rundown. Next up is right here, Farum Stadium. This is where the Farum League is held. This is a single-player mode where you battle your way to victory in the official league.
Right.
Next up is Teller Town, I suppose. Here you can join in casual matches against CPU opponents. When you want to battle against your friends, you should head over to Selen Island. There, you can battle using the gamepad and one additional controller.
And unfortunately, they didn't give me the fight pad for this game, which I was a bit pissed off about. I really wanted to play with that, but they gave me the game and no extra box or anything. I was like, oh, shit.
And then there's Nail City, where you can battle against online players from around the globe. Oh, right. I forgot one other important place. In Tekna City, you can learn all sorts of stuff about battles and practice a bit too. I'll give you a nice little walkthrough in the tutorial. Alrighty then. Guess I went on a bit longer than planned, but that should be just...
Okay.
Feel free to start off wherever you want. I think you might be best off heading to Tekna...
See, now if you've already played this game, you wouldn't need this. Alright, so I just used my Amiibo card for Shadow Mewtwo, since it's first print.
Here, you can learn about Farum battles and practice as much as you see in the tutorial.
Right.
I'll teach you all about battling. In free training, you can use a number of settings to practice. However, I'd recommend starting off with, oh, right. You can use the pause menu during battle to check your Pokemon's move list. It's pretty useful, so make sure... Pokemon are you battling with?
See, it looks like there's extra spots for DLC, and I think that they did that on purpose, because ultimately, well, what else are you going to do? If you're going to add DLC, you're going to have to make either the background bigger to fit more characters in, or, you know, not put DLC in at all, because this just looks weird with Shadow Mewtwo just being here. Like, oh... yeah, I don't think there's going to be DLC. I hope to God there is DLC in this game, because that'll be great. That'll be great for the game. Depending on how much it is, it'll be completely... If it's anything like Smash Brothers, not with the stages,
in this course,
then that's
I'll teach
okay.
you all about the basics of the game.
But yeah.
Alrighty, I guess we better start off. Go ahead and try. You can use the plus control pad to move around the field. You can also jump with the B button.
Okay, so you can use the analog stick.
If you press in the same direction twice on the plus control pad, you can step forward and back or side to side.
It's almost like a
Okay,
double
let's
team
move
dodge
on.
thing.
Next up, we'll learn to press this button. Long distance attacks are called ranged attacks. Try to land a few.
No, it looks like it's Aura Sphere.
Okay.
Where's Sonic when we need him?
Press this button. Oh, you'll launch an
Hoping
attack.
attack.
Nice. Keep it up. Here's the
Okay,
button.
so I think I know a little bit about this,
Field
but
phase at the start of the battle, where we are right now,
field
is
phase.
field phase.
Excuse me.
And this is dual phase.
And this goes into 2D mode, technically 2.5D mode, so
You can tell which phase you're in by checking here.
well, it's quite obvious on the screen.
Now then, how do you go about? Well, you see, if you land a certain type of attack, let's check out. Alrighty, try to hit.
Ooh, and that looks like Bone Rush.
Now you've changed the phase.
It's
In
moving.
dual phase, you can dish out some serious damage. But close quarter combat is risky too. Here's
my
where the
God.
real battle, but you'll need to. The way you move around differs a bit. Let's practice. By pressing forward twice on the plus control pad, you can perform a forward dash step. By pressing back twice on the plus control pad, you can perform a backward dash step. You can jump using the B button. In dual phase, the action is highly varied.
It looks like a Hadouken.
Alright, that should be good. Land a circle.
That's a grab as well.
Send them flying. Someone with wits like yours has probably already figured that battles will involve shifting back and forth.
It will.
Plus, when you cause a phase shift, and by that, I mean you'll fill up.
They turned around there.
We'll talk more about
Now, which button is block?
You can block by pressing the
Okay.
R button. By blocking, you can all but alrighty. Just hold down the. Whenever you're in a pinch. Alright, keep an eye right here.
Okay, it's maxed out.
This
Right.
is your synergy gauge will fill once your synergy gauge.
And it's L and R to get okay. That makes sense.
Your Pokemon used its synergy burst. Your Pokemon will be superpowered while it's in synergy burst. Wreak havoc with it. You can use a burst attack once. Try using.
And then this attack's pretty much ultra attack, but and close range Aura Sphere does about 200 points of damage.
And a hit to deal. You definitely. You don't think.
Let's get to some actual battling. Now I understand that I probably should do more.
You can battle against CPU train. Unlike normal battles, you can change the settings and enjoy. I'd recommend this mode when you just want to.
Okay, yeah. But they're random boxes, cause duh.
Pokemon are you battling with? Picking a support set is always a tough choice, isn't it?
I'm guessing if you go through more and more of the story, unlock more stages and that sort of thing. Let's just go with the stadium for now. Fair enough. So it's Blazer can allow against.
Which Pokemon do you want to tag for support? I always just go with my gut. Oh, yes, your opponent's weakness is...
No, nah. I was losing HP after the first hit, so... Crocodile. Ah, nice reference there. Ouch. Dig? Whoa, that was so close.
Come on, let's win this next one. All right, let's have some more fun for the next round too. Now then, what is round two? Oh, just remember, the most important thing is they've recovered some of their synergy gauge. Synergy gauge up.
Well, you did it first. This might hurt. Oh, connected! Ouch. I'm surprised he survived that. Ouch. Garchomp, yeah. Yes, not so bad.
Great battle. Whew, that was awesome. By the book battles are nice, but a fun match isn't bad either.
That actually wasn't too bad. It's just...
It's your Pokemon. Time to pick a support set.
Up against Shadow Mewtwo. Damn. Well, no, duh. Blaziken is a good fire type.
Remember, you're in this to have fun.
There's a Wobbuffet in the background. Wow.
This battle is pretty tight. Try not to get pinned down. Synergy gauge up.
Good.
Your synergy gauge is still only half full.
Ouch. That was a grab.
Looks like some power has appeared. Keep that up. You look fine. You did it.
Looked a little bit like Heihachi there for a second. With all the kicks.
Good, clean win. Want to head into the next battle with the same surprise? You just gotta believe in your Pokemon and give it your very best. The synergy stage is full. Now's your chance to use first. That's right. Awesome. Keep it up. Attack, attack, attack. Now with your burst activated, apply the pressure on them. Finish.
Aw, I didn't get to see it. That was bad for you two.
So, how about it? How are you feeling after that battle?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Choose your Pokemon.
I know it seems like I'm picking like every
One set.
Pokemon that's lost, but only because Shadow Mewtwo's, you know, the Amiibo, and I thought I'd use that while I'm in here. And I gotta play with Pikachu. Like, that's an obvious statement. I'm playing up against Siptile. God damn it. Man.
All right then, time for battle. Go show them what you're made of. Round one. I think you'll start to get the hang of which
I think Mewtwo's actually one of the lowest HP Pokemon, or at least Shadow Mewtwo is. I'm not sure if Mewtwo is exactly the same as Shadow in terms of HP. Ooh, this might hurt.
Now's your chance.
Wait, I filled it up in one round?
Your support gauge is full.
I know that block doesn't last forever though.
Come on, let's win this next one. That battle was awesome. Can I expect some more of that for the next one?
You didn't even see what Emolga did.
My Weavile's cheering for you too. I choose you.
Okay, so that's close range.
You're in first mode.
So it looks like it's Mega Mewtwo X that's the Mega.
Your burst is almost up. Don't forget to use your first attack.
Oh, this might hurt. Got him. And then why not just go for a supernova? Not exactly. God damn. He hasn't got much HP, Shadow Mewtwo, but I think that's the trade-off for a little bit of power.
Battles are fun, even just watching. You got a new item. You earned a new title. You earned a new title.
Now, just with this game in particular, I think if you're going to level up Shadow Mewtwo and level up one of his stats, I'd say go for defense first, because you might need that for, unless you can put up their HP a little bit, which I don't think you can. Once I play this on wide, I am gonna get smashed. But I think I'll go through the other tutorials before I massively play in this game, because I think that's just better.
Relax. Remember, you're in this to have fun. Round one. I guess this battle arena is sort of ovalish. Make sure not to get back there. Watch the movements and follow the counter attack.
Now I know Pikachu's got some of Heihachi's moves.
Too early to use your feelings.
Like that one.
Let's call in for support.
The double kick. Ow.
Now's your chance to use.
Oh, I thought that was me. Ouch.
Come on, let's win this next one. That was a good, clean win. Want to head into the next battle with the same round two? You just gotta believe in your Pokemon and give it your very best.
Like no one ever was.
Let's keep our block up. You're in first mode. This is your big chance.
You can block this. Ooh, this might hurt. Thunder Punch.
You've got more HP. Can't use first attack anymore. Yes, a great hit. You're starting to get the hang of this, eh? Keep it up.
He's a grumpy old Pikachu.
Nicely done.
Very grumpy.
Keep up the good work. You earned a new title.
I'm gonna leave it there for Pokken Tournament. What do I think of the game? Well, I need to dive into it a little bit more, but from what I have played, it's good. It controls well. I think it's a fighter that I'm gonna get really good at, somewhat. Maybe because my background with Tekken, because ultimately I have, when I was getting into that story, I've played Tekken Tag Tournament 1 and 2, and I have played Street Fighter Cross Tekken, which is not technically a Tekken game, it's more of a Street Fighter game. But I haven't played too many of the other Tekken games apart from Tag Tournament, so there's that little problem. Even though some of them have different techniques and stuff in the game, and different ways to unleash moves and that sort of thing. I just think that this game, I think I'm going to get good at, because ultimately I used to be really good at Tekken when I was like 10, because back when I started playing video games, Pokken Tournament 1 for the PlayStation 2 was one of my first games. It had that, Crash Bandicoot 2, and Pokemon Generation 2. So ultimately this game was technically what I was playing back when I was first playing video games, just not crossed over. So, and I think it's a nice crossover. I think that Tekken and Pokemon can work really well. And I've seen this in tournament play before, back when the game was really new, and they played the tournaments at I think in Japan or something, or in America, with just the arcade version of the game, and I think that it definitely looked as if it was going to play well. And that's something that I really like about this type of game, is that, you know, it plays well, and it's very straightforward with your controls and stuff. You just need to know the combos and when to use them and when to block. It's just, that's the game in a nutshell. But I think this game is really good. I think I will get enjoyment out of it for a little while. Like I said, if there's more DLC, characters, and stages and stuff, like I think that all those stages that are locked for the Ferrum League, which I think is the story mode, if I remember. I haven't checked out any LPs or anything, so I'm just taking a guess. But ultimately, I think that if this game does get more DLC characters, then that's okay, because I think there is space for it. I think one of the only characters I haven't unlocked, and I think it's the only character I haven't unlocked, is Mewtwo itself. Now, I'm not sure if it's in the same spot as Shadow Mewtwo, but I think it's in a separate spot on top of Shadow Mewtwo, because that makes a whole lot of sense. But yeah, I think that I'm going to have a lot of fun out of this game, so that's the big plus. And the cast of characters is actually pretty good. You know, you get your Blaziken, your Pikachu, your Lucario. Those are obvious ones, but Suicune was something I didn't expect. Marchant made perfect sense, but I didn't think it was actually going to happen. The one character I think is completely left field, out of nowhere, other than Shadow Mewtwo, is Chandelure. I didn't think Chandelure was nearly as popular, but it gave me a good surprise, not like a bad surprise, like, oh god, this no type of situation. I was surprised on how well Chandelure can hold up on its own, and the different attacks that the team of this game, and crossing with the Pokemon Company, Nintendo, and Bandai Namco Games. It's great to see like a character like that, just like a pleasant surprise, because ultimately I'm just like, Chandelure over like these other characters, like what? So, you know, that sort of thing is fun. I like that type of idea, just to bring those weirdish characters that kind of make sense, but you're like, what? And then they turn out that they're okay, or at least very good in the game, which I think is definitely a good thing. So other than that, I think the game's good. I think the game is good. I think I'll play it more. I'll get used to the controls a bit more, but that's, you know, that's what you gotta do. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my first impressions of Pokken Tournament, and technically the Shadow Mewtwo Amiibo card thing. Hope you guys have a great day or night, and of course, take care.